Thanks for joining me here at Love Them Knives channel. Today we're going to talk about the Berg Blades Iron Wolf Mini, or the Iron Pup. Hey, thanks for joining us. Love Them Knives channel, LTK here. I got this knife from Scott Yamada. He lives in Hawaii. He sent a couple knives out to me to put on the table sale, and this was one of them. Yes, got the card here, signature on the back, S35VN, titanium carbon fiber, Iron Pup, or the Iron Wolf Mini. You can call it either way. Berg Blades, they're in the Valley of the Sun up in the Phoenix area. And actually, I almost got to meet him because I went to Tempe to meet with the Arizona Knife Nuts Society, which I guess I'm a member of now. I think Four Peaks Brewery in Tempe. In any case, he was not able to make that meeting or get together, I'd say more like, that day, so I didn't get to meet him. But yes, I got this knife from Hawaii, of course, not from Phoenix. Scott sent it, and then he rescinded this knife from the sale because he has a relative who would like to have this. So it came out, and it's going back. But before it goes back, I have kept this for about a week and a half now, and I'm really impressed with it. You know, it's made by We Knives, and it's really a small little version of the Iron Wolf. I have actually an Iron Wolf, but I don't have it here. It's gone. I sent it up to Blades We Love to have a little work done on it. So we'll see how that comes back. In any case, the Iron Wolf is 9 inches overall with a 4-inch blade. This is not. This is very small. This is under a 3-inch blade, 2.75, and under 7 inches overall. So it's a much smaller knife. It's, yeah, around 2.75. And so that's about 75 millimeters, somewhere in there. And 6 3/4 at best, and that's at best, and about 17 centimeters overall. I believe the width on this handle is a 0.55, or supposed to be 0.53. Okay, so 13.6 millimeters, and the blade stock 4 millimeters, which is pretty typical for We Knives. 0.39 and 0.15. There you go. So you got, looks like maybe a DLC coated titanium frame, and then the carbon fiber with a satin blade of S35VN. I would assume it probably has ceramic bearings, ceramic detent. I haven't taken this apart. I'm not going to, because it's not my knife and it's going back, so no. Back spacer here, also titanium, milled titanium clip. Yeah, these are popular because they're small, they're easy to carry, fairly lightweight, and let's weigh it up. Let's find out. The action's great. It's really snappy. It's not swinging gait. That detent holds pretty good. You got the forward choil. That's really nice. And you got jimping at the top of the blade. That's nice too. And you got these fullers. It's really an attractive looking blade design, and I think as far as piercing and slicing, it's really good for that too. But putting the fullers in there really adds to it. This front choil is great. I mean, just thought of all the right things to put in a knife as far as I'm concerned. I think the Iron Wolf, it's basically the same knife. It's just bigger, and yes, I like bigger. And mine is full tie. It doesn't have any carbon fiber in it, which it could have been either way for me. But since it doesn't have carbon fiber, it's getting pimped. 3.43 ounces, so that's pretty light. Under 100 grams. Wow. Hard to complain about that. And just take a standard paramilitary too. So the military being the big one with a 4-inch blade, but here's a paramilitary with a 3.5-inch blade, and look at how much bigger it is. It's crazy big, okay? It'll look even bigger here because the aspect ratio is changing here. So the pup, really small. They go for about 197 bucks originally. I don't know where they are actually actively for sale right now. I didn't go looking. I looked on the Berg Blade site, which I'm going to give you a link to his site and to the knife in particular. So, I mean, I just did screenshot, printed it out. Iron Pup or Iron Wolf Mini. Next page, the actual knife itself. And, of course, obviously, this doesn't look DLC coded, but so obviously that's an option also with stonewash blade. So this is the one that is not coated, and the blade is stonewashed as opposed to satin. So that kind of thing. But blade thickness, 0.165. I think we're at a 0.159. So ours came up at 3.9 millimeters. This would be about 4.2 millimeters, something like that. So I don't know. We're a little off with that. Of course, it's got a hardened interface in the lock bar. Titanium carbon fiber. Here's your handle thickness, 0.55. Ours was 0.53. You know. Stainless bearings. Okay, so I was thinking they would have been ceramic, but they're saying stainless here. And the full-size knife that I own is 9 inches. This is 3.5. Yes, that's right. Okay, so, and it looked like that it was $197 when it was for sale, and it shows that it's out of stock here. So that's all I can show you on that. That's a lot of paper in front of your face, but this is really, it feels comfortable. Look back here, you kind of got this cutaway for when you flip the knife, your finger lands here. The jimping here, the ergos are good. It's a small knife, so all my fingers don't fit comfortably on the handle, but that's okay. You can go forward and do that and have room. Reverse grip is also comfortable. So the ergos are good. The pocket clip looks fine. Doesn't take over the design. It's pretty nice there. Yeah. Nice. Centered. No blade play, no lock rock. Comes in a zipper pouch. Comes with your paperwork here and a sticker. Kind of Arizona type stuff going on here. And nice. Yeah. I cannot shake this out. It's pretty stiff. This is a 6.5 probably as far as detent goes on this particular knife. I mean, to try and fail this, try and get my hands off, well, you're really not going to impede the lock bar most likely because you do have the carbon fiber, which is nice on both sides. You see the symmetry of that? Yeah, no like War of the Worlds, carbon fiber on one side, all titanium on the other. It's nice and balanced, isn't it? Yeah, makes sense. I think it makes sense. Yeah, I can't fail it. I can't fail it. Okay. So, good looking knife. Small. 200 bucks. S35, carbon fiber. Well, I mean, you know, you've been paying that for ZT knives and a lot of different knives. 240, 220. So, you know, yeah, I don't think that's a bad price. I think some of the booze knives that we made, you know, booze blades that were around $199. So, no, yeah, I think this knife is a really nice knife. And yeah, I think it's good for the money. I like the action. It's super lightweight. It's small, but it really looks like, I mean, you can do about everything with this knife that you can do with a full size. And yet it's so light and easy to carry. So yeah, I'm going to have to look into this. This is going back to Scott. But yeah, I think if I get one, I think I would like the satin blade, but I think I'd like the non-DLC. And maybe, yeah, I'd like the carbon fiber, but I'm not big into DLC coatings. When they scrape and scratch, it just looks like crap. Usually if you have like a stone wash here, you can buff it out, or it wouldn't be quite so difficult to maintain in any case. Or, I mean, I'd even be okay with a stone wash blade. So, okay. In any case, who knows? That's for the future. Right now, I'm going to let you go. Hey, Flanagan, what are we going to do? We're going to leave them. Yeah. Let's slide everything down. All right, guys. Hey, I appreciate you dropping in. I like this Mini. The Iron Wolf Mini, or the Wolf Pup. Yeah, whatever. Wow. Nice. Feels good. Love the design. Love the design. Absolutely great. Take care. Hey, you know what we do around here. We love them knives, so you guys stay sharp.